What is up, YouTube? How are you guys doing today? Out here enjoying outside, nice backyard. It's really nice out. Just got back going out to the gym, decided to film a video for you guys, a video that I have been long waiting to get for you guys for probably a solid 2 weeks now. I've been waiting, but as you can see from the title, your boy got a new snake. And of course, the second I want to record outside, there has to be an airplane somewhere. Oh, that's just so nice. But either way, your boy got a new snake. You already know it's a big snake this time. So we actually got a big snake and still growing, maybe halfway even grown yet. I don't even think she's halfway, but we got a new snake, new enclosure built, some news, some stuff. But it's gonna be an awesome, fun video. Just out here chilling, as you can see. Marley's right here, chilling. I don't know what she's doing. She's just doing what dogs do. She's doing what dogs do best. But yeah, what? You see this? You guys can't see. I wish I could zoom in, but right here, she's like over there, just sniffing and owning the camera, as I would say. But got some news for you guys before I start off on the video. Sad news, unfortunate news, but it's kind of news that's very typical and normal when being in this field of taking care of animals. But unfortunately, Wizzy, my bearded dragon, if you guys haven't seen my post on Instagram, Wizzy, my bearded dragon, passed away. I know I didn't really show her much on the channel. That's strictly because I wanted to keep it specifically on the reptile room, more on that because there's more stuff going on in the reptile room to show you guys compared to some of my more personal pet animals, I guess you could say. All of these guys are my pets. I absolutely love them. But I have like my day one personals that I really don't show much in there because they're always out and about. They're always doing stuff. So really I like to keep it in the reptile room to record content for you guys. But if you just scroll all the way down to, I would say it's actually my very first video. It says introducing all my animals. And there's Wizzy, my bearded dragon. I've had her for what was about to be 8 years coming on to this coming August. Had her since I was going into 6th grade. Turning 19 this month. Had her since I was going into 6th grade. So that tells you how long I've had her for almost 8 years. But unfortunately she passed away. We don't know what it was. A mix of brumation of this cold spike that happened in Florida and her laying a lot of eggs because she was egg bound. But then she ended up laying a bunch of eggs and then brumation hit and she just dropped a lot of weight. And for whatever reason, she wasn't gaining any weight back. It sucks because of the fact that we took her to the vets. They thought it was just weight loss because of the cold, because of brumation, all of that, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's basically reptiles' version of hibernation. And we took her there. They didn't know. They thought it was just the cold or whatever it was, and ended up having us do like 10 injection shots with her, which was like an electrolyte water shot for hydration, amongst force feeding her. And we just had to keep consistently doing that after doing that after doing that after doing that. Didn't seem to help, so we did critical care, which is like a powdery mix that has pure nutrients, electrolytes, vitamins, protein in there for them. Basically like a little wet mixture for baby animals or reptiles that aren't eating stuff like that and are losing weight and you want to keep them up with their nutrients. So with that, she just wasn't getting any weight back. She was on and off. One day she would be really kind of coming back to herself, becoming more spunky, becoming a lot more energetic, moving around one day. Then the next day she would be back fully lethargic, no energy. Perk her head up a little bit when there's people around, but lethargic. Then next day back to perky, then back and forth, etc. Just on and off until about 3 days ago from me filming this video. You guys are gonna be seeing this video the day after I'm recording this, so it'd be 4 days from now when you guys see this video. She passed away in her sleep, and I found her this morning, or the next morning when I woke up. But that being said, I'm not gonna sit here and make this video long in the aspect as in making this video sad. I know it's a long talk before we even get into everything or anything that we're doing with this video, but I just wanted to get that out there to tell you guys. It sucks, it hurts, but we're not gonna make this video sad. We're not gonna make this video depressing or mopey, because you know why? We got Marley. Marley. Yeah, we got a Marley. We got a Marley. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna make this video fun. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna have some fun and do it for Wizzy. So with that being said, let's go take care of some monitor lizards. But I need some care, need some feeding, it needs some attention. And then we're gonna get into the big news that you guys have been waiting and seeing on this channel for this specific video. So let's get into it.
If you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself to an ideal, then you become something else entirely. Which is legend.
So now we're in the reptile room, and to show you guys the difference of how much we moved, everything that is moved, let me just show you guys. Look at that. Oh yeah. I know you guys see that enclosure. I'm gonna tell you what's in it here in a second. But we moved a bunch of things around. So just to show you what we moved before I even get into this video real quickly, I'll show you the custom enclosure first, or not first, but later. We moved Torterra, so we got Toothless's very first enclosure that we was in, the long 40-gallon that we had him in. When we moved him out into Turbo's old enclosure, the tall, long one, and we put Torterra, my sulcata tortoise, into this one. He is not in here 24/7. He is actually mainly out in my patio, free roaming. Has a lot of space, a lot of sun, but he got upgraded to this. We stacked him onto this table. And then when we did that, I actually moved all of the enclosures that you see, the old extra enclosures I had in the totes, moved them onto this rack right here, so it has a little bit of space kind of cleared out of the way, because I mean, look at this. There's so much space in this reptile room now. Doesn't look like it, but I promise you it is. And then we actually took, remember you guys saw Ghost's enclosure, my ball python, and then Arbok, my falsie, was stacked on top. I took Arbok's enclosure and I actually stacked it on top of the new enclosure for what I'll be showing you guys here in a little bit. But sorry, I'm trying to get a good angle there. I stacked it on top of the new enclosure for what I will be showing you guys here in a little bit. It's a sneak peek, it's a little sneak peek, and then over here, took this rack that used to be where Mystique and Mystique and Toothless were on. I moved the rack from what was over here. Oh, I almost just showed y'all. Over here, where the new enclosure is, I put it up to this side of the wall, stacked Toothless's new one on top, and then Mystique's here at the bottom, and it creates so much more space in this reptile room. I absolutely love it. So, that being said, we're gonna get right into things. We're gonna get right into handling, taking care, feeding, and loving some animals. Hopefully not getting bit, but that's no promise when we're handling Toothless. So, benefit of the doubt, wish me luck over here. So, we're gonna go take care of Miss Toothless right now. All right, so we're gonna be feeding Toothless first. And with that, we are going to be taking her out because I'm going to be feeding her in a tote with crickets. So that's just easier. Can feed her more without having to tongue feed after tongue feed. And we got a major new improvement. We're wearing a glove now. Because I took Toothless out the other day and she lit my fingers up. I need to handle her more, which is why I'm wearing a glove. I don't care what any of y'all can say. Go comment down below. Oh my God, he's such a wussy for getting bit. Look, a bite is still a bite. A bite still hurt. Your boy's been bit by a lot of things, but holy God, Asian water monitor bites for even a baby that small, they hurt. Not saying someone who's been bit by baby crocodilians that are still bigger than that. Still, it hurts. But we're gonna be taking her out nonetheless. Maybe she can act accordingly. That might be too much to ask for, but you never know. Gonna be good? Nope, we're gonna hide under the water dish. That's so lovely. God, I hate using the glove because I have to grab harder. And I don't like stressing her out, but she needs to be handled. Holy shit, y'all. She on? Oh, holy moly. She actually wanted to get up there. Nope. And she climbed on the hammock. Fuck. Gotta remember, I can't cuss. This is YouTube. Stop lipping me. Just love me, man. Friend, not foe, is going so lovely, guys. You're gonna fall. Just get on the glove. Oh. I promise you guys, her jumping off of this and landing on there, she's fine. Asian water monitors in general are very athletic. So jumping from tree to tree, all that kind of sort ofness is basically, I mean, that's what they're built to do. I'm gonna just say that. You're gonna let me pick you up, okay? And you're gonna enjoy me picking you up. Look, this is what I deal with, y'all. This is what I deal with. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. Relax. 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 You can bite all you want. Stop. You gotta let me grab you, yo. Okay, we're putting her right in the tote, so she doesn't get hurt anymore. Holy God, that is a fight for my life. So got her in the tote. It's hard to kind of zoom it in, so I'm gonna just ended up lifting the camera off. But we got her in the tote. That's all that matters. So with that being said, oh my God, I need to stop saying that so many times. But we're gonna go feed her some crickets. So Toothless is actually eating her crickets right now. I don't want to get any closer because I don't want to stress her out to the point where she regurgitates again. I've noticed Toothless is just very shy and I need to just work on handling her more so that she's kind of more used to me being around her. Because if I try feeding her on the same day of handling her, she will get stressed out to the point where she will regurgitate her food, which I don't want her to do too much of, because then she basically loses all the nutrients and protein and calcium, everything that she needs in order to be able to actually grow. So with that, I'm gonna just let her eat, enjoy her food. But in the meantime, I'm gonna give you guys just nice little some footage of her eating and enjoying her delicious food. All right, now while Toothless is still eating her crickets, I'm actually gonna be taking out Turbo. Come here, come here. I'm taking out Turbo so she can get some of her food. Come on, girl. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on, there we go. Put her right in here, watch. I just loaded this tub. Oh my God, focus please. There we go. All right, I loaded this tub with crickets for her. Oh yeah, she's about to go ham on these. Is that good? Why is nothing focusing for me? There we go. Oh, yummy. Is that yummy in your tummy? She loves crickets. So with mangrove monitors, they are primarily insectivores because this is as big as they get. They will take down, of course, small mammals such as rodents and birds. Like as you guys seen, she's eating fuzzy rats all the way up to quail, baby quail. And they will eat eggs as well. I've shown you raw egg yolk on this channel before with hard-boiled eggs. She'll eat anything egg-wise, which they will eat out in the wild as well, because they actually do raid crocodile nests with each other. They'll basically team up and group together in a pack like raptors. But primarily insects is her diet. So right now we're gonna give her all of these crickets with some dusted calcium dust. Why can I not talk today? But have some calcium dust on all the crickets so that she can have an extra boost of calcium alongside of the protein as well. But get to have her nice and eat. It's actually ironic because while she's eating these, over here we got Toothless downing hers. She's gonna be the predator. Why are we going after a cricket like when there's a cricket right there? Oh, there you go. There you go. But we got Toothless in one tub taking down crickets, and we got Turbo in the next taking down some crickets as well. It's the raptor feeding the raptors. Whoever's done first using whatever tub, I'll put him back and then put put Venom in one of them so he can eat some crickets as well. Now that Toothless is put away, have her back in her cage. We got some crickets in here for Mr. Venom. Oh, we gotta catch you. Come here. Oh, big and bad. We're big and bad. Oh, we're big and bad. Can you just bite me? If you're gonna bite me, just bite me already. Just do it. Do it. Go to the dark side. Ooh, Mr. Big Boy, he launched. Come on. Dude, I just gotta catch you. Come on. Fine. Y'all are about to see my face, sorry. Come here. Come here. It's so hard. Ah, he biting me. Ah, he got me. Ah, he got me. Ah, I'm gonna cry. Ah. You gonna let go? You gonna let go? You gonna let go? Or are we gonna just bite harder? Thank you. Let me just grab you. And put you right there. There. You happy now? There's crickets in there for you. You must eat your crickets so you can grow and be strong. So you can be big. You must be big. You must be big. Big like soldier. Probably not going to be able to film him eating because he is a very shy, I want to be by myself when I eat type of guy. So we're just going to leave him be and let him eat. So before I show you guys the snake real quick, I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the perspective of how big this new custom cage is, because it is genuinely really, really big. So this is the brand new custom snake enclosure that's right in the corner. I'll try to cover that up for you guys. Right in this corner. And it specifically is right where this old rack used to be here, where it had Mystique and then Toothless's old enclosure and then like a higher up. This is where it got moved to and a whole new custom enclosure built. So we used 2x2s, 4x4s, 2x2s, 2x4s, 2x4s are up here, and then the 4x4s on the edge, and then we braced it with more 4x4s. So this enclosure itself is 6 feet long by 4 feet wide, and is it's 5 feet tall from the ground up, but enclosure size wise, it's 4 feet. We added an extra foot at the bottom specifically to elevate it off the ground so that we can clean under the ground. We have a double hinged door right here. So there's a hinge here that we screwed in, and then a hinge here, followed by a padlock latch. So the way it is, it's a 2-piece lock, where there's the first piece that locks onto the door itself, which is where the padlock is going to go through. And then there's the latch you put right on, so it latches the door onto the actual enclosure so it can't move. And this whole entire thing, from sides to the front and even the top, is all chicken wire. So it's all chicken wire that we took staples and hammered in. So it's nice and secured. The snake cannot get out at all whatsoever. And for the bottom, so like literally to show you guys, I'm gonna open up the door. I can literally go in here. Like the background, instead of doing chicken wire, we wanted to do a nice smooth background. So almost like a decoration background you would put onto a wall of sheetrock or a ceiling or whatever we use as the background. So it has a nice wood look and it matches it. We took the floor and took 2 4x4s, braced it so that when I do a stone floor, because I want to do a stone floor for the bottom specifically so that when the snake uses the bathroom, it poops, it pees, whatever, the stone, when it gets wet, I won't have to worry about it getting rotten or mildewy or old or messed up like it would with wood and cause wood rot to where I would have to replace it later in the future. Stone won't do that. So I'm going to lay stone down here as the bottom, cover it with bedding mulch so it's another thick, nice layer of cushion and it's more natural. And then I had the top, as you guys can see, braced with 2 2x4s so that I'm able to take our box enclosure and stack it right on top, giving me so much more space for another rack system up here. And I'm trying to not show you guys the snake right now, but we're gonna put stone flooring, bedding. I want to put a water dish and a really nice stick that goes all the way up to this shelf that we have, or that I installed with my grandfather that came over and actually helped me build this. And it's gonna have this shelf is roughly around about, I would say, 3 feet off from the enclosure itself. So it's nice, high and elevated, and this is where the snake's gonna be climbing up onto as a basking spot that's elevated up a lot closer to the heat lamp. So she's getting a lot more heat, and it's a nice little basking spot, a nice shelf elevated because they do like to climb. So that going on, all of that, been very busy. That's why I haven't been uploading any videos, or kind of been like once a week. But we're gonna go take out this snake and show you guys the new snake to this awesome addition into finally getting a call a true official reptile room. Alright, well, now to what you guys have been wanting to see since the thumbnail, channel or YouTube, the video title, all of that. We're going to be taking out a snake that I've been wanting to show you guys for a hot minute, that my friend has been holding on to me, and we've actually been arranging on her giving me this snake probably close to a month now. So before that goes, shout out to Gator Gandy. I'll put her Instagram onto there for you guys to go check out her Instagram channel, or her Instagram page. She has all sorts of cool reptiles, exotics. She has some cool animals, more exotic than I do. We're like base to base racing with each other who has the cooler animals right now, but she's an awesome friend. Shout out, go check out her channel. But we're gonna take out the new snake. So without further ado, let me introduce to you guys Buns, my beautiful, now I can say mine, red-tailed boa. Now to show you guys how beautiful this snake is, I mean, this snake is massive. Literally just about the biggest snake species that you can have that is considered a boa. These guys are huge, they are massive. They can get up to, hi sweetheart, they can get up to 4 all the way up to, or more than that, they can get up anywhere from 7 to sometimes 10 feet long, way up to close to 40 to 60 pounds. Friend Hope, who gave me this snake actually, her male is easily about 8 feet long. Easily, we weighed him the other day, 32 pounds, 30 to 32 pounds I believe. It was a long time ago actually when we weighed him. but he was about 25 to 30 pounds, and they can still just get just as huge. These guys are an awesome, awesome, awesome snake species. Truly, truly awesome snakes. Hence the name red-tail boa, that beautiful red coloration pattern. And honestly, this room don't even do her colors justice. So let's actually go and step outside and show you guys how beautiful this snake really is. So with that, come on, Marley, come on. I'll show you guys. Just come on, come on. So, and Marley wants to play. As you can see, she likes her tires, which she loves. I promise you, she gets attention. But to show you guys, of course, the sun goes down the second I want to step outside. How beautiful the snake is. You want to uncoil for me real quick? Look at that. And she's maybe about the same height as me lengthwise. I want to say she is yet, but just to show you a beautiful shot of her. Come on, it's okay. These guys are partially arboreal, hence why I built the enclosure the way it was with that length and the basking shelf. See if I could get probably a nice shot of her. Really, where do you want to turn? There we go. Look at that. How beautiful of a snake she is. And as you guys can see, you might be able to see it, I hope you are, they actually have iridescent scales, which means that when any sort of lighting, like a heat lamp, natural sun, hi Marley, reflects and hits these guys' scales, it actually bounces back, radiating all sorts of different pigmentations of color, blues, greens, reds, and each snake species, even each snake itself individually wise, but usually it's the species, have all sorts of different coloration of iridescent scales. But look at this, just look at it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful snake they are. I love them not just because of that red coloration of the, hence the name red tail boa, the red on it, but if you look, the beautiful, amazing reddish brown stripes right on the sides of her head, right behind her eyes. Truly an awesome snake. Hope, thank you so much if you are watching this video. Thank you so much for Buns. She is such a cool snake. She's going to be so well taken care of. Hopefully later in the future she gets a nice beautiful male, have some babies. And actually that's a cool thing I want to mention to you. I always get it mixed up. I believe it's oviviparous. I believe, I'm not quite sure, don't quote me on this, but these guys are actually known to be live birth layers. Even though they're snakes, being a reptile laying eggs, this snake species is actually known to lay known to lay live birth rather than eggs. So they give live birth, just like some species of vipers, such as eyelash vipers. They will give live birth. These guys will as too, compared to most being eggs. But now you can see the iridescent scales. You can see how beautiful those scales are. And she's an awesome snake. I fed her the other day. I tried to give Ghost a medium-sized rat, frozen rat, but he was in shed, so he didn't want to take it, which is not surprising. So I ended up giving it to her. She chowed on it down like a snack, like it wasn't nothing. This snake can take up to jumbo rats right now. When she's full grown, she could take up to literal rabbits. Isn't that insane? To have this in my collection, to finally have, I don't even want to call it collection, because then it seems like they're trophies to me, which they're not. These are beautiful, amazing, living animals that deserve respect, deserve the name that they have. Look at that. Now that's an awesome picture. Look at that. The beautiful, vibrant. These guys are so awesome. They're so beautiful. To just say I finally have one, a snake that's this big, I've wanted to own for so long. And to finally say, granted, toothless will get big. My snakes, such as Mystique, even though she's kind of a runt from a group of a clutch. Even though Arbok's gonna get 7 feet, Dingo's gonna get big, all of that. Still, they're gonna get big, but they're babies. And really, I just kind of wanted some sort of big animal right now to handle, to have, to show people, if people want to interact with her, to do that. But man, look how beautiful she is. Like, there's no need for me to speak. Granted, you can say you dislike reptiles. You may not like snakes. They might not be your favorite. But you cannot tell me this animal with that iridescent pattern is just not straight up beautiful. That is honestly a beautiful, loving, awesome snake. Absolutely love her. So that's going to be the rest of today's video, guys. Well, guys, that's going to be the rest of today's video. Honestly, I hope you enjoyed. I think you guys did. This video has been long overdue with, honestly, I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy I finally have a big snake. I have a beautiful, amazing, custom-built enclosure for her. And it didn't even cost much. It was only a couple hundred. Like, granted, a couple hundred. But I've saved up for this enclosure. So, honestly, compared to buying a pre-built one that would have cost me an extra $200+, just built it myself. Honestly, it was so much fun building it. It was amazing experience of learning how to build stuff, because honestly, I love building enclosures. I love building in general. I've always have since I was a little kid. But I love building enclosures. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And of course, you already know the drill. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Comment down below what you guys think. I know on the last video I had someone comment that they want to see more mangrove monitor content. I put a little bit of monitor content in general in this video, but next up video is going to be cool. It's going to be monitor training video. So it's going to be more dead set on talking about what I did with Turbo, how I trained her. It's going to be more pushed onto enemy interacting. You're all going to see me and watch me catch and interact with Toothless and get to a point where he is starting to get, or she's getting more comfortable with me. So it's going to be a video about that. It's going to be a video about me catching and holding Venom, sensitizing them. So stay tuned for the next video, guys, because the next video we're going to be getting some training lessons from your boy on how to catch, how to handle, well, not really how to catch, but how to handle, desensitize, interact, kind of work with monitor lizards. Boy's probably going to get bit, so if you guys love seeing someone get bit, watch next video. Stay tuned. Put the notifications on that bell so you get that notification, because your boy's probably going to get bit again. That's okay. We do what we love. So even though it hurts, sometimes it sucks, we enjoy the bite sometimes. But I thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate you guys watching, and never give up on anything. Even when the lowest things hit in life, sometimes the best thing to do is just keep on moving on, so you're never stuck or feel almost like you're reminiscing into something you don't need to. But keep moving forward. Do the things you love, guys. I did. I watched people who motivated me into this field, who inspired me to have a passion, and I stuck with it. I stuck with it. I kept going on, even when times felt impossible. Guys, I've literally done things that most people, even including myself, thought I would never be able to do, and thought would be impossible for someone who has done it at such a young age. But with that being said, guys, I thank you for watching. Keep following, keep doing the things you love, because really at the end, nothing's coming with you when you pass away. And I know that sounded depressing, but only thing that's coming with you are the things that you've done in life to make you who you are. So with that being said, be the person you want others to see you as, but don't do it for them. Do it for yourself. Be the person you want to make yourself to be, and through what you do, inspire others. That's the best thing I can tell you guys. And with that being said, I love you guys. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching this video. We're almost at 500 subscribers. Let's try to push 500. I want to try to see if we can push 500. And then, of course, the next mark is 1,000. Boy gets monetized. We can really do some stuff. Next month, we're going to be traveling to a facility. It's going to be fun. I ain't telling y'all, but it's going to be fun. That being said, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching the video. And stay tuned. And see you on the next one.